All right, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. It's your good friend Possible here, and we're doing another quick anime review today. You know, anime is just an awesome form of storytelling because you're willing to do serious stuff with animation. You're willing to do anything with animation. That's what makes it so great. That can be a strength, but in some cases, that can be a weakness, and that is the case of Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul is one of those stories that comes off as a simple, old-school Japanese show, or basically, I almost said movie, but you know, I might use those interchangeably. Blade and Soul, set in like a Wild West time, very hard to gauge like what era this is. You got a bunch of swordplay going on, you got a bunch of magical moves going on, but you also have guns going on. And of course, you've got the fan service. If there's anything Blade and Soul has, it's just lots and lots of basic fan service. The clothes never come off. They just, they just stay like that the whole time. And you have a show that was started off pretty well. You have our heroine, I should say, the lady over on the right with the white hair and two blades, even though the blades are on her back, you can barely see them. She is out for revenge on the people who killed her master, even though she is accused of killing said master. She's on the run. She's trying to stop this empire. Now, you're supposed to get this idea that the empire is behind it all. And the empire is this huge deal, but you barely see them around. There's a bounty on her head, and the way they're going to identify her is just because she has a butterfly tattoo on her shoulder. Apparently, she's the only one with a butterfly tattoo, period. I feel sorry for anyone who has a butterfly tattoo. And so the girl over on the left, holding the gun, with the brown hair, she is a bounty hunter who at first really wants to bring her in. Then she kind of becomes friends because she can't really take her out. And it's all about getting this revenge. Now, once she gets the revenge, or does she? The show really loses its focus, and we get these standalone episodes, which are not easy to watch, because our heroine here is not exactly the most charming, most enjoyable heroine to watch. She's very, very stale, very emotionless, if that's even a word. Well, it is now. Okay, she shows no emotion. She's not supposed to. She's an assassin. She's not supposed to be this happy-go-lucky girl. She's not supposed to be this brooding girl. She's supposed to be very focused, very straightforward. But what happens to a person when she loses that focus? I.e., she has accomplished her mission. So now what? And that went on for too long. I can understand you can make an episode like that. Don't make like 4 or 5 episodes like that. Where's the Empire during all this time? Where's her other villains and villainesses at this time? So you get a sense of what's happening. You get a sense of what's going on. It's just really elongated. What they did in their 12 episodes, I think I saw 13. I'll get to that in a moment. There's just 12 episodes. Trust me on this. Anyone else could have done in 8 episodes. There's like 4 episodes that were completely unnecessary. The worst part about this was how they ended it. They ended it with this idea that there was more to come. That there should, that it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we start off with a good beginning, bad middle, exciting ending, and there's no season 2. So what was the point of that exciting ending? You try to encapsulate better, but I get it, okay? There is a 13th episode, but it's more like an OVA. Even though it's not an OVA, it's more like a standalone. It is hilarious, though. The 13th episode was pure comedy. It's just funny. It was more about the head mistress and all these other people. Also, they committed a major sin where they tried to make her ally into her enemy and then back into her ally again. I know what they did, but I didn't like that they did it. It made no sense. It didn't really work. So it was kind of that sucked. You kind of wished for a little bit more. That's one thing you just wanted from Blade and Soul. You just wanted more. They had all the pieces in place, but everything was stale and underdone, and it just falls apart. I can't really give it a pass though. It was good. I enjoyed it. It had its good episodes. It had a great start. Can't really give it a see it though. It falls apart. Goes stale. Just becomes boring, and it's very hard to watch this heroine because she's not exciting to watch at all. She's on the screen. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I have to give this movie a decide. I have to give this show a decide. You have to decide for yourself whether or not you'll think it's worthy. Check with some other reviewers. Watch the first few episodes, and maybe once she gets her revenge, just be happy with that and move on. Funny moments, serious moments, stale moments. I wish they could have done a little bit better job with the storytelling. They had a lot of potential here, but they just couldn't live up to their potential, I felt. Too bad, but that can happen sometimes. Alright guys, that's it for me today. We'll see you at the theaters.